This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Everybody, I'm host Jack. This is my catch-up episode for the Flames and the Sabres games. And once again, we go winless on a Western road trip. So, unfortunately, things did not go the way we were hoping for the Ottawa Senators. We lost the Calgary game 6-3, and we lost the Sabres game 5-3. So let's go to the Calgary game first. Jacob Bernard-Docker had the first goal of the game, 1-0, and then just a few seconds later, Connor Zary had a goal to tie it up at 1. And then in the final 2 seconds of the game, or the first period, Dominik Kubalik scores his 9th goal to make it 2-1 after the first period. In the second period, Igor Sharangovich ties the game, 3:50 into the second period. And then Brady Ketchup scores on the power play at 12:39 to make it 3-2. And then this is where things go off the rails for the Senators. They gave up 4 unanswered goals in the third period. Noah Hannafin scores the first one. Blake Coleman pops one. Sharangovich gets his second. And then Blake Coleman gets his second on an empty netter. So 6-3 is your final for that one. Anton Forsberg gets injured in this Buffalo game, and Matt Sogard got recalled. Unfortunately for Belleville, they lost their first game after going on a 7 or 8 game winning streak. They lost to the Toronto Marlies 8-0. Pretty ironic because the Marlies coach John Gruden has been rumored with the Senators for quite some time now. So let's get to this Buffalo game. JJ Peterka scores the first goal. We could have drafted him over Yarventi, but that's fine, I guess. So Peterka scores the first goal. Tarasenko with his 9th goal of the season. He ties it at 1. And then Tage Thompson scores 2 goals in the final 3 minutes of the game, or the first period, to make it 3-1 after the first. In the second, Peyton Krebs scores his 3rd goal, and after the second, it's 4-1. In the third period, Claude Giroux takes the bull by the horns, and he scores 2 goals to make it a 1-goal game. And then at the very end of the game, Dylan Cousins scores his empty netter to win the game 5-3. So it was a horrible, horrible week for the Ottawa Senators, and currently they're sitting at 14-23, which is atrocious, if you ask me. So we'll see what happens with the Senators moving forward, because it's just been nightmare after nightmare, and it just seems like it's not going to get any better. So you're going to need a big response from this team, and playoffs are most definitely out of reach now. So there's a few big questions that are going to have to transpire around the franchise. So we'll see how they answer them. Shane Pinto has started to begin practicing with the Senators. He'll be back in just around over a week. So we'll see what happens with that. Comment down below your thoughts about this. My preview prediction for the Sharks game will be coming out in a little bit. But for now, this is Jack from the Ottawa Senators Outlook, and go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.